After sitting in my shed for almost 9 months, it was finally time to work on this beauty. It is in fairly fantastic condition other than some holes and scrapes. I grabbed my wood glue, some clamps, and my Dixie Belle's mud to fix that problem. After filling in those holes and sanding back to flat, you are ready to paint whatever color you like. And at first, I thought I should paint this a nice, soft neutral. But I've decided to only paint things that bring me joy, so this piece actually turned into a fantastic landscape piece of art. Wait until the end when you see what it looks like. Since the tannins on this piece were actually bleeding through the Dixie Belle mud, this tells me I need to add my primer. Bonding Boss with 2 even coats and we'll be good to go. I use Bonding Boss a lot, pretty much on every project. It eliminates my need for sanding anything, locks in any stains or bleed through, and allows me to paint on any surface. So I grabbed my foam roller and applied 2 even coats in white. I carefully painted in around those little locks because they have a beautiful brass inlay that I would like to keep on this piece. Another great thing about primer is that when you are ready to paint, you are going to use less amounts of paint because you have a nice white surface. So I sat on the floor and I grabbed every color imaginable along with my best dang brush and started painting in clouds and a beautiful sky. Moving into the bottom of the piece where I taped off those locks so I could paint in and get as close as possible and created a meadow. Since I am using chalk mineral paint, this is a water-based paint that is easily blendable. Rolling hills, a blue sky, and a tiny little creek coming down the front. Because why not? Why shouldn't your furniture be a piece of functional art? I added in tiny stars and peeled off the tape from those beautiful locks in the front. This part of the project is actually kind of fun. If you've never had a best dang brush before, I totally recommend you grab one. Some gold gilding for the interior of the drawers. And are you ready to see the final result? Because this piece has stolen my heart. Look at those gorgeous clouds. I actually came in and added a touch more yellow to make it look like the sun is either rising or setting on the front. And I kept all of that original hardware in that beautiful burnished brass. I sealed the entire project with Dixie Belle's clear wax. What do you think of this new look?